What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Onice podcast.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to our last episode of the Onice podcast. It's your boy SeeEm.
It's your boy Polo.
And first off, we want to thank everybody for tuning in last week. We really appreciate it. Every single one of y'all that left feedback or left us a comment to come check it out, or even just showed some love. We really appreciate that shit. It's all love. And we also had a mailbag question for you guys. We asked which one of these two choices produces a better art between love and pain. And pain won overwhelmingly by like a crazy amount. like it shouldn't have been a poll. I'm pretty sure.
What was it?
It was like 90-something% to 1 vote in the direction of pain.
Makes sense.
Now you know why that last episode was named "Who Hurt You."
For real, who hurt y'all, man? That just means that everyone that voted are all on our level as far as being hurt in their lives. That one person got it right.
Oh man,
they figured out the.
Shouts out to you. You're doing your thing. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, how you been? What have you been up to this past couple weeks?
Same old shit, man. Just working.
Yeah.
Work. Outside of work and, over here too.
No, yeah, I feel that.
How about you?
I mean, pretty much the same. We did watch the Super Bowl pretty much right after we dropped the last episode.
Yes, we did.
Super hype. I mean, I didn't really care about the outcome either way, but I was definitely banging with Joe Shiesty.
Right.
Big Joe Shiesty fans for the last week of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I thought it was like a fun game to watch, like competitive up until the very end.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. It was a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the environment. Shout out Craig.
Shout out Craig. Yeah. Shout out Craig and Emily and Jay and Maria too.
Yep.
Big love to him for hosting.
Shout out.
He Jay had a great time hosted and giving us tequila and all kind of. Dude, it was bomb. He had the taco truck.
So me and Nay brought our own food. Remember?
Oh yeah.
We brought our own food, but then since they had a taco truck, we were trying to keep it low key. So when we found our seats, we just started eating. But then motherfucker called me out. He was like, "Damn, he brought his own food. He brought his own burger. That's a party foul." And then I was like, "I'm vegan." I had to be that guy.
Yup.
I'm vegan. And then he felt bad.
I'm pretty sure he did that. Like he saw it mid conversation with somebody and called out from across the backyard.
No, that's literally how it sounded like.
Hey, he eating a burger. What kind of shit is that?
Nah, it was super, super nice though. When we were saying bye to him, he was like, "Let me know next time when you guys are coming in so I can accommodate. I'm super accommodating. I always want to make sure that everybody's Gucci and stuff." So that was cool.
Oh, he is.
I mean,
he's a great host, dude.
I've encountered him like twice and always Gucci.
Always super cool.
Yeah.
Definitely. Shout out.
But yeah, good time.
Dude, yeah. One thing that we did watch though, commercials. The halftime show was dope too. And it was pretty funny watching the whole halftime show because, there's clearly going to be a big pop for Dre, big pop for Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
They started off with Next Episode, great entryway. And like the whole set design was pretty dope. I really liked how it was like, just LA streets, a bunch of landmarks and stuff. But it felt extremely LA. And I definitely appreciate that aesthetic, even though I don't really fuck with LA like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah. I think that's what I really liked about the whole halftime show and LA winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it was Cincinnati all day, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool to kind of look back at it and be like, okay, it's dope. Also, this was like, the first year that the Super Bowl was in LA, right?
In recent memory, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that was kind of dope about it. Like, everything kind of worked out in LA's favor. Mm-hmm.
It was storybook.
It's Bay Area all day. But
it could also be construed as suspicious.
Yeah, there you go. We'll open a case on that one. Yeah. But basically that. I mean, again, I don't think about sports too much, or I don't, invest in sports as much, so I wasn't really tripping too much.
No, yeah.
So just looking at it from outside perspective and be like, oh, damn, that's what's up. LA, shout out. Fuck y'all.
It was funny being surrounded by a bunch of, like, like Rams fans, but also not really Rams fans.
Right.
Because everybody that I talked to that was there, that was rooting for the Rams, was also like, oh yeah, no, I'm like a Dolphins fan, or I'm like, some random fans.
The ones that were just super duper hyped were because they were winning money.
Exactly.
I was like, oh damn, at least they're fans, but they were like, we gonna hit our squares.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
I was trying to look up some prop bets just on the halftime show itself, and I think one of the dope ones that I saw was, will Snoop smoke on stage? That was like plus 1,000 or something.
That's what's up.
I thought it would have been an easy no, because it's on NBC. I don't think they would have shown that.
Right.
But I mean, there was that video of him smoking like super cutty on like one of the side stairwells. I don't know if that means it cashed or not, but I mean, it's a technicality that.
Damn, that's a good question. If it didn't cash, motherfuckers gonna be like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
I would have set that video when he's smoking on the stage.
That's true.
Yeah, what the fuck y'all want from me?
Bring it to their, bring it to the fucking, hey, management. So what do we do in this situation?
Dude, yeah, somebody's getting fired over that, no doubt. But yeah, no, it was a dope halftime show, man. Next episode, going into 50 with the in the club callback. That shit was super dope. He looked like he was struggling low key, but
I know all those memes are fucking like just, making fun of him, like being like just gaining weight and shit like that. But that shit was so sick. You know?
Was sick. Yeah, and he's like what, like 40 something.
Yeah.
So you're gonna expect him to look the same way as like a young 50.
It is kind of funny though.
Yeah,
they're saying, "Oh, he a whole dollar now," and shit like that.
Well, okay, one part of that I fucked with that I didn't realize was we were talking to Guzman. Shout out the homie.
Yep.
But we were talking to Guzman, or I was talking to Guzman. And he showed me that 50 went up there and he did like an easy little pull up, brought his legs all the way up onto the bar and hung himself up like in time with the performance. Did that shit on the spot, no help, no spotter, no nothing. So and that takes a lot of core strength. There are motherfuckers our age that can't do that shit because they ain't been working at it. But
muscle weighs more than fucking fat, right?
It's more solid, yeah. But he's been killing it. It's 50. It's 50, man.
Shout out 50.
Yeah, so that was dope. Love seeing that. Mary J was dope.
Shout out her.
But
was she like 67?
Hey, 67, thick as hell. I tell you what, just 67.
To everybody that's just like a little old, just slightly too.
Age goes for everybody. You don't think about that,
know, bro.
When you turn 30 this year.
When I'm thinking, damn, for real.
When you turn 30.
You're right. Honestly, you're right. You said this year.
Yeah. It comes for everybody.
Bro, I was born in 2002, bro.
Damn, I can't believe I'm doing this podcast with a Zoomer. That's some crazy. Yeah, Mary J was dope. She had that memeable moment at the end of her set where she like dropped on the ground, like and she got hit by a sniper. That was cool. But Kendrick was fire.
Shout out Kendrick.
I fucked with Kendrick super heavy, and
Dizzle.
So it was dope because we were super excited for Kendrick. But we also had we were also in that era where we have that appreciation for like Dre and Snoop, and Mary,
definitely more YouTube. Yeah,
but I mean, you're still kind of there. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
But when Kendrick came on, there was a clear divide in the excitement between our row of friends, which was Craig, Emily, Polo, Nay, and I. And we're all kind of chilling in the back and, enjoying the halftime show. Yeah. Kendrick comes on, though, and everybody starts going dumb because it's Mad City. There's the head bopping, and then, the rest of the crowd is, like an older crowd, and they're like, oh, okay.
I didn't know Marion can rap now. Wow.
I felt disappointed because Kendrick didn't do a single one of the glides or any one of the dances from the Touch video. I didn't think that he would leave us hanging like that.
Damn.
But no, that was dope. And when Kendrick came on, there was definitely a lot of like excitement from us mixed with some confusion from the people around us. But it was all good. They were still fucking with it.
Right.
I appreciated how we did Mad City and then went into All Right. Two very, very dope anthems. Extremely dope anthems. I'm pretty sure that's, if you're going to do the Super Bowl, those are the two that you're going to pick.
Right.
You know?
The two albums too, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
the highlights of both albums on like a radio level aspect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
No, the reach was there. Reach was definitely there. And then going into All Right, into Forgot About Dre, that was dope. Eminem came out, did his thing. I know it's like it's super fun to hate on M, especially his new shit. But I fucked with Eminem back in the day. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
man.
me
Like,
too.
He had crazy
that
bars.
statement that you said, I
Yeah.
fuck with Eminem back in the day.
I fuck
Bro,
he's extremely
goat
skilled. I
for a
like
bit.
horrorcore rap.
Yeah.
So that was dope. You know, I fucked with that. He went into Lose Yourself. Definitely like the choice again if you're gonna do the Super Bowl.
100%.
And then he did the kneel for Cap, which is a dope thing to see. You know,
100%.
A
Yeah,
little solidarity
I like that too.
there, even though like
Definitely some
this whole
solidarity.
thing is completely antithetical to what Cap was trying to do anyway. But I don't know. It is what it is. Still show your support any way you can, I guess.
Right. I liked it.
Yeah, definitely. And then went into Pac. I Ain't Mad at You. That was a dope callback. We didn't see a hologram come up of Pac.
I know. I saw like a tweet that was gonna happen,
Wow.
and then when it didn't, I was like, damn,
Man,
can't
I've
believe
been-
everything you hear on the internet. Shit.
I feel the exact same way because I got debated into thinking that Kendrick was about to drop a single for like 2 weeks before the Super Bowl even came up. I was so hyped. I was telling everybody, Kendrick's about to drop some shit. Kendrick's about to do
Super Bowl.
this little promo. I didn't think he would have performed it at the Super Bowl.
I know you hate sports, but so what was he saying that he was, or what was like?
What were people saying?
yeah.
Everyone, like, from what I saw, there were just rumors bubbling about him dropping a single before the Super Bowl, just to kind of build
like
hype.
just drop,
Just in general.
not like with like a commercial or nothing. They were just saying, hey, Kendrick's gonna drop.
You know
something.
how rappers will like just drop a single out of nowhere.
Right? Mm-hmm.
I thought that's what it was gonna be.
Allegedly.
I got disappointed, especially because after that initial little rumor, I didn't hear any more really pop up, or I didn't hear anybody really talk about it up until the whole Isaiah Rashad fiasco hit the waves,
shit.
and you know, like that rumor popped back up again where Kendrick was supposed to drop a single. Everybody was like, hey, the PNR machine, or the PR machine went into overdrive to try to get Kendrick to take the heat off of Isaiah, getting crazily outed on some wild shit, dude.
Damn.
But hey, bro, that one, we got no Kendrick single, so that's kind of ass. Two, Isaiah didn't deserve to have that happen. I mean, do what you do behind closed doors. You know,
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
100%.
But also, why you recording that, knowing that there's a damn chance that shit's been leaked?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm gonna say. Like, or that's what I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're recording a sex tape, straight or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially at that magnitude.
Ooh,
especially
you've been playing that Wordle. You feel me?
especially at that magnitude, like you kind of accept like your fate or whatever can happen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we don't know how his response was. Maybe like right now he don't give a fuck either.
Yeah.
Maybe he knew that. Yeah, man, I knew when I recorded that this shit might happen.
Maybe he leaked it himself. Yeah, I don't know. If obviously I don't think he leaked it himself.
Obviously,
and it's fucked up that he got outed like that. If that's the case, but we still rocking with Zay over here. I still fuck with his music
100%.
heavy.
Hell yeah.
Fuck Sylvia Demo, Sun's Tirade, still two of my favorite albums.
Yes, sir.
I will still say fucking House is Burning, one of my favorite releases from the past couple years now.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say that like it just sucks, like society, hip hop. It's dope that we're at a point where I feel like it is a little bit better,
Yeah.
We are at a point where it's a little bit better. Things are a little bit more accepted. But again, straight or not, like, if shit leaked, people just fucking hammer you for that,
Yeah.
And at the same time, that's what we kind of just have to accept. Like, that's just the world we live in. Social media aspect of it and everything, people are gonna hammer you for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
But that's his Kim K moment. Let's see what he can do with that.
Oh,
Capitalize, bruh.
Hey, if he somehow gets a brand bigger than Kim K off of that, I will be astonished.
He got hit up Ray J. There you go.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, yeah, we're definitely in a place now where things are getting more accepted by mainstream society.
Right.
Cuddy, for example,
Cudi.
he be like cross dressing a little bit.
People still roasting him.
Oh
like a
yeah,
motherfucker, though.
I mean it's still gonna come regardless. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying like let's say Lil Nas X, right? You know, he's like full blown like trying to promote this whole like I'm gay, it's okay, or you know, however I can better articulate that.
Yes.
but basically it's like people accept it more because he's like, okay, he's gay. You know what I mean? And it's dope we're at that point, but then if someone like Cudi, where people still look at him as like a straight dude, starts doing shit like that, then people still react to it differently. You know what I'm saying? I think same thing with Isaiah Rashad. Like they painted this picture in their head as him just being like a hip hop artist on TDE, yada yada yada. So when that shit hits or comes out or leaks or whatever, it's there's a shock to it. You know, shock value and kind of like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's also the thing. Well, like he's promoting the fact that like he's a straight male rapper, you know?
Right.
Like, of course it's going to be a super shock when you see stuff like this come out or you see news like this leak. And
he's promoting that?
I mean, I wouldn't say he's promoting it, but he's definitely like making it prevalent in his raps. Like, if
That's
you
true.
listen
You're
to
right.
the lyrics.
You're right.
You
Yeah.
know?
He ain't saying like he.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
So, I don't
So
know.
it's also on, you know, just kind of like living your truth. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? From the get go, you know?
And like I said, even if he is like not out like that, it's fucked up that that's how people find out. You know?
Right.
So I mean, like I said, it's all love to Zay. We fuck with him heavy.
100.
Still fuck
running
with
it.
Cudi heavy.
100.
Yeah. Shit, man. But yeah, another news. We were also doing a little bit of chilling. We ended up watching the Anthony Hamilton versus Music Soul Child versus, and
Yeah.
I gotta say, I fuck with both of them. I always like Music Soul Child's songs a lot more. And watching that performance, it was depressing. Watching Music Soul Child up there singing, it didn't sound good, man. It did not sound good.
I'll say I don't know too much, or I didn't know too much of like Anthony Hamilton's, or I couldn't recall song titles and stuff like that. You were helping me with that. But of course I know Music Soul Child, but yes, you are correct. Soul Child was getting bodied by Anthony Hamilton's fucking vocal cords and shit like that.
Anthony Hamilton was definitely like, he was killing it at the range that he had. He had guests.
Right.
It just sounded better on the mic, and then
Yeah.
music was over here singing like he damn ass prime D'Angelo or something.
Like he had 8 shots and he was at karaoke night or something like that. Yeah.
It sounded like it was me up there. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah, but worse. Come on, let him know you got vocals.
That's Music Soul Child. I thought he had bars, bro, but hey, like age comes for everybody.
Hey, for reals.
I don't know, man.
I do think the whole versus like idea is dope though, you know? Like you
Definitely.
have, especially for like those type of artists, like people that haven't been in the limelight for a while, kind of just bring them back and be like, hey, go versus, a little like friendly competitive nature or whatever, and just kind of shine light on their best songs that they had, and do it for the people that have been following them from a while back, and also just be like to the new cats that are just following the Versus series or whatever it is, just be like, oh damn, this fool's dope, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I like the light that they're shining on those people, and just the fact that the whole Versus, again, just the Versus idea of it is really dope. I like that.
It is super dope.
Yeah.
I was fucking with Versus for a while. Have you seen a bunch of the other ones?
Probably just the ones that are like notable. Like I saw the Too Short E40 one.
That was dope. Yeah, we were watching that one Christmas. Yeah, for Christmas. That was fire. It was either Christmas or Halloween, one of the two.
Right.
But yeah, that was dope. The Locks versus Dipset was probably like
one.
one of the most popular ones that was shown.
Yeah.
I got put onto a lot of like older Lock stuff because of that Versus, because I never really fucked with them, but
Right.
I would hear like P on Versus, or I hear Jadakiss on Versus. Chic I hadn't really listened to, and then I started watching that podcast and stuff, and like now it's crazy to see that they're really like like blowing up again, like after the fact. Like it really gives like rise.
Right there. Yeah. Fucking perfect example. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even on my end, I felt like I didn't even really know what the locks was.
I was just like, with bagels. Damn.
I was like, oh, Jadakiss. That's all I reacted to. But then I saw like that footage. So I first saw that like small little footage where like Jadakiss is just like, man, y'all cheating, and you just start spitting, you know what I'm saying? And I thought that shit was clean, and then I just watched the rest, which was dope.
It was dope. And the back and forth was really good.
Yeah.
It had that energy of you don't know if there's like hella like that New York take it too far sometimes kind of energy, but it's also hip hop, all on the street corner yelling on top of a milk crate, beatboxing and stuff.
Right.
No, it was dope. Verzuz has definitely been like one of my favorite things that has come out of the pandemic as far as like media and music. Mostly because you get to watch like these two performers like go at it, and it's not necessarily just on like the musical tip or like their catalog, but it's also their presentation and their voice control. How well have they kept up all these years with a performance and all that shit?
Exactly. Yeah, stage presence, emceeing for rapping and stuff like that. But then also going back to the whole Anthony Hamilton and Music Soul Child. Let's see how their pipes are. You know, pause. But you know what I'm saying? Like, let's see how their actual instrument of their voice is like. Still, do they still got it in that aspect? You know what I mean? Can they perform? Can they entertain? You know?
It was also dope seeing like there was the one where it was DMX and Snoop, and they were showing they were giving each other a lot of flowers, you know, like telling each other that they appreciated each other, all kind of dope stuff. And then there's the one that was like Gucci and Jeezy, where you didn't know whether or not it would pop off because they have such a storied like beef back in the day. Like Gucci rapped about Jeezy's partner getting killed.
I didn't know. I don't know all that shit.
He performed that song.
Damn.
Where there's a line in it where he's like, "Why don't you dig your partner up? I bet he won't say shit."
Oh shit.
He performed that in front of Jeezy.
Yo.
And everybody was kind of
shit.
That's some battle rap shit. And you don't necessarily think of like Southern rappers being on that type of energy in the battle rap like type of scene, but that was deep. And then it was all love at the end. They came together, they dapped each other up, they hugged.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was good. So it was a really cool scene that they could still do, like they had the animosity and they were able to harness that to perform with each other or in conjunction with each other.
Right.
So that was sick.
That's why I really like the whole Too Short and E40 one. You know, it just seemed like just brothers just being like, "What you got? What you got?" You know,
just talking
and then
shit.
the street sign too, just how it looked and stuff. It was like Vallejo
to Oakland.
Yeah, like all that shit was just dope.
Even
like,
though Too Short's really from LA. Stay woke. we gonna claim him all day, bro. But you know, Too Short's from LA.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he moved up to Oakland. I want to say like early '80s.
Damn, he was born in LA?
He was born in LA, yeah. Damn. And a lot of the...
So he pulled a your boy?
A reverse your boy.
Damn, a reverse your boy.
Yeah.
Boya.
Booyah.
Too short the booyah.
Damn. That's crazy.
Hey, well, never mind, I don't like that verse.
That's why 40 won that one. What do you mean?
With his ugly ass dancing. Shout out 40.
Hey, bro. He's killing it, though.
Yeah, no, for real.
And the fashion icon, too. There's been a lot of fashion icons lately, you know. I didn't start with ASAP, but he's probably the one that I can recall the most being into like fashion at that like mainstream high fashion level.
What you mean, Kanye? Go ahead, keep going though.
Okay, yeah. All right, we're gonna do that. But we've also been seeing a bunch of other stuff pop up, like rappers being used as models in like. Okay, I just saw Vince Staples in a Calvin Klein ad, and I was tripping, and then I remembered that you made that Calvin Klein song, and I wondered. That's who you made that. Oh,
that was for A$AP.
He was the original Calvin Klein.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was actually writing already for the Calvin Kleins too. Yeah, because I saw the Vince Staples one too. Yeah.
That's not the one I'm featured on, right?
Oh no, that is.
I'll take it. But yeah, so yeah, Vince has been on Calvin Klein, which is funny because because I don't necessarily think about like a Crip from Long Beach being Calvin Klein, but I also don't think a Crip from Long Beach being a model for Gucci, and that's exactly what Snoop did.
That is.
That's pretty dope.
Going back to Vince Staples real quick though.
Okay.
Vince was like, I forgot what he said, but his homies were like, "Man, you sold out." And then he was like, "How I sell out if Sprite is always on the shelves?"
Say that. Say that.
Man, yeah. See, he's just taking every opportunity, man. As long as it's not like too like wild, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's bad, you know what I'm saying?
What would be a wild okay, it's like what would be a wild mashup or a wild sponsorship for a rapper that you don't think would should happen but might? Because I would
Vince Staples' Victoria's Secret catalog. I don't know.
Oh,
what do you think?
Snoop for Dare. Do they even have Dare?
Have Dare?
I don't think they have Dare
Yeah,
anymore.
obviously that wouldn't make sense at all.
Do you remember T.I. doing the Crime Stoppers commercial after he got out of jail for like weapon possession or something?
Sounds familiar as hell.
I guess part of his probation was for him to do a Crime Stoppers commercial.
Oh, for real? That was part of it? That's hella funny.
Yeah, he's definitely on that. Yeah, man. I would never want to see Floyd do Hooked on Phonics. That shit ain't work. He's not a rapper.
Oh, if you say shit like that, yeah, I understand. But the whole Snoop and Gucci thing, what is it? Is he like?
He's just a model in one of their ads.
Oh, okay.
They had him in a campaign, which is still dope. I fuck with that super heavy.
Shout out.
Yeah, definitely. I would have thought that he would have been on some like. Well, he already has like the weed stuff, you know. He's got the presidential rolling papers. I'm sure he has a whole bunch of different like weed strains out there. Like, what weed rapper at this point in their life doesn't have like a signature strain?
Right.
You know, that's what like one of the dopest avenues of like entrepreneurship that I appreciate from rappers. Like, you get all these different rappers popping up with their own strains. Like Wiz had the KK. Burner has obviously had like the whole cookie cherry pie line.
Right.
That's always been super sick. Spitta has his own. He's got the Andretti Cannabis Company, Jet Fuel. Just all these rappers are covered up with sick ways to push their brand and also be like use it as an avenue to make money.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what it is, or at least that's what I think it is. You know,
I would hope so.
Like Vince Staples saying yes to CK and just being able to be like, you know, another check in my pocket. You know,
Kanye with Yeezy brand,
right?
Kanye with STEM Player, Kanye with Adidas, Kanye with Gap, Kanye with all the, you know,
the GOAT with everything. Yeah, I know, I understand the GOAT with yeah. Speaking of the STEM Player, damn, did you watch the Donda stream? I didn't either. Though.
I did not. Nah. Yeah. I remember tuning in on YouTube and it was still like the beginning and it looked like the Windows Media Player screensaver.
Yeah.
But there was no sound and I was just like, man, fuck this.
I watched I think a little bit of it, like a little bit later. I was recording it with my phone, like a screen recording, because I thought it wasn't gonna be anywhere. Like I thought he was gonna be on some shit.
Oh, okay.
But I think you can actually repeat it on the STEM Player website too, and then along with it being on YouTube. But it's literally the same thing as the first listening party for Donda 1. Just a bunch of drafts and shit that does sound good though.
That's cool. That's kind of what we were fucking with anyway. Like, we like seeing the process. I like seeing the process.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna wait there for the whole thing to get ready and be performed, but I appreciate the thought behind it. But yeah, I also like the whole STEM Player idea. I know that it's $200 or whatever to have it, and from what you were telling me, you just update it with whatever new.
That's what I think it is.
I have no idea the details. I just saw it in action from somebody that bought it for Donda 1.
Right.
And
oh yeah, all the videos look super cool.
It
like
looks
to
so
play
sick.
around with.
Yeah.
But what I'm understanding is that Kanye or his team or whatever is just uploading content to people that already have the stem player, which I think that's what it is.
So will you have to, like, if that's the case, do you think you'll have to pay for the content, or are you good once you cop the stem player and then they just keep feeding it to you?
I have no idea. That's a really good question. Like earlier, like I saw a post that was like, "Oh, uploaded 4 songs to the stem player," and then it was like Kanye will allegedly be dropping as each song finishes, just uploading it to stem player and stuff like that. Bro, it's Kanye. I feel like he could do anything at this point with as far as that goes. But I think that's a sick ass idea. But I think it's only working because it's Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think he was talking about how the fact that like he was doing a little rant post and saying like if I drop this on the Spotify, Apple Music, I would have to do 500 million streams to get what I got in an hour and stuff like that. I mean, it's crazy.
That's a good point. I mean, man, that streaming is super fucked, especially like with all the big name sites. From what I was looking at, Tidal is like the best one, obviously, to be on because they have the least amount of plays with the most cut of the pie.
Yeah, but who's using Tidal?
I think you're the only one that I've ever met that has used Tidal.
I think I used Tidal because they said, "Oh, Life of Pablo exclusively on Tidal," and then 2 months later,
On everything, literally everything.
It's always Kanye, man.
See, but that's some snake oil salesman shit. I don't know.
Still to go. Anyways, but yeah, no, I mean, it probably leads back to what you were talking about earlier. Like, I feel like as a rapper, if you're not at fucking Kanye level, which is like, you know, everybody else, unless you're like a pop star kind of level and shit. But I mean, everyone else that's kind of like in the, you know, a little bit smaller like magnitude, they you know, they have to go off of the merch. They have to live off the tour. They have to live off the sponsorships and the collaborations and all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I know the game, like, or I understand that that's how the game has to be played.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm all for it. That's why all these other rappers are finding all these like Spitta again.
Yeah.
Well, like
Shout out.
one of the dopest like entrepreneurial spirits in rap right now. You know, it's not just the weed company, but he's got like Jet Life Clothing. Shout out. He's got Jet Life Athletics, where he does like basketball. I think football too. I'm not 100% sure, but I know for sure he has the AAU basketball team. He sent players overseas to play. He's got the mechanic shop that he's been working at. Probably owns with all his partners, because he was doing Myth Blazers episodes and that shit like 10 years ago. He's got Starting Line Hobby. He's got the hobby collectible figurine toy shop where he does just like a whole bunch of like racing stuff.
Yeah.
And, like toys and shit. He's dope with it. 40. He's got all these different food pop-ups. He's invested in Lumpia Company. He's got all these different liquors. Yeah, man, fucking that's kind of how you got to do it.
It's your responsibility as a hustler, though. Like once you like as a rapper, you get to, you know, at a certain point, you might kind of hit a ceiling. You know what I mean? Unless you just start continuing to make good music. But even them, like even people that can, you know, stay relevant, they still have to.
They have to tour. They have to do merch.
Exactly.
They have to do all this other shit.
So besides the stuff that are obvious, you know what I'm saying? Like people can. Isn't Larry June like doesn't he get in real estate? Isn't he?
He's
in,
definitely in real estate. Yeah. I know his cousin Dre. Shout out SH.
The boba
boba spot, Honey Bear Boba.
But that's just on some hustler entrepreneurship.
Yeah. All these motherfuckers are doing. That's kind of how you do it nowadays, especially like
you should.
Yeah, like at this point, I feel like the music is more of the advertisement for the other stuff that you're doing. You know, you
want to put foot in the door.
Yeah, you get that in there. You pay your dues. You do the whole rap shit, and then you use that to further your persona and get cool with the outside world. So people are they're more likely to want to support your shit or be like, oh, I went here because Spitta owns this. And I fuck with his shit, or Larry owns this and I fuck with his shit.
Right.
You know, like at this juncture in their careers, a lot of it is just like doing the whole cool thing, like pushing the whole cool like image on their raps and shit, like the whole pimping shit, or like the cool like weed guy that's just super chill and like easy to get to know or whatever. And then they use that and they're like, okay, well, why don't you come in here and fuck with my clothing because we sick like that, or like, you know, even push the lifestyle. Larry's got motherfuckers just putting oranges everywhere, you know, just staying healthy. It's all just like advertisement for your brand and yourself as a whole.
If motherfucker just says good job to me,
good job, it's doing good.
It's different. What I'm saying, if they say good job and they don't put anything with it, I'll be like, right on. You know?
Good
but
job, Polo.
If they put good job, Polo, and then they put the orange right there, I know exactly what
they're
talking
thumbs
about.
Up.
Yeah. But shit like that. Exactly, yeah.
Little things. It's branding.
Branding, 100%.
Shit's sick.
One person that I always think about when in regards to like using rapping as their like stepping stone is Tyler.
Yes.
I feel like Tyler is doing it to the man. He's doing everything. Every single thing.
He was able to turn shock rap and like all this crazy shit into like radio hits, and then now he's performing at like the Grammys. And
yeah, but not even talking about the music, like his clothing brand, you know, Golf LaFleur or whatever.
He's got the fragrance.
Yeah, he did the fragrance. He got the fragrance now.
He's had the shoes with I think he did it with Converse. He had the little thing with. Excuse me. He had the little thing with Vans before that, but I guess he wasn't fucking with it. Dude, TV shows.
Loiter Squad, man.
Loiter Squad.
Shout out Jasper and Tyler on Jackass, man.
Dude, yeah. Taco on Dave Now, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As a fucking, like, he's basically one of the main characters in that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Tyler has definitely, like, used rap to his advantage to blow up on, like, a pop scale. And then use that to push his way into different areas of media, fashion, just like cool random shit. Anything he wants to do, I feel like he does it. Will do it, and I fuck with that so heavy.
He makes it happen in a tasteful way, and it's received well by his fans and by the public. You know, his festival. His festival
was sick. Probably one of my favorite like lineups that consistently came out like every year. He would always come up with some dope shit. Yeah. And it's because he's like he has just a good ear for music and curation, and it's all stuff that he actually fucks with. So it's not like, oh, I'm just putting him on because like he's like the big thing right now, or it's like a draw.
He really just like, okay, who do I want? That type shit.
That whole thing with Drake, how like nobody fucked with him, but he was just like, are y'all fucking kidding me? Like I bring Drake out here because I fuck with his shit.
Yeah.
Y'all boo, and like now he's never gonna do another Flog Gnaw ever again.
He was a good sport about it though.
He was. He definitely was. Yeah. Drake just has to be at that point.
Yeah.
You know, like he gets roasted every day on social media.
Bro, the what's homegirl's name from Stranger Things? Millie Brown? Yeah. So she just turned 18, and then I saw it was like, oh damn, Drake is probably hitting her up right now. Oh my god,
fool! Him and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Damn, I didn't know about Leo.
Nah. Leo just has like a running thing where like all his girlfriends are like super young. Way younger than he is.
Okay,
yeah, but
it's hella funny though.
Fucking Drake. He did the same thing with Georgia Smith. That bastard. All right, so going back to the stem player. When you copping it? Because I'm trying to hear this Donda 2 shit.
I don't know, man. I want it though.
Yeah.
I do want it. I thought about it. I was like, and then I saw it. I was like 200. I was like, for sure, 200. And then I put it in. I was like, taxes. Goddamn, taxes.
Got me again.
Nah, I'm exiting.
Shipping.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Hell nah.
Yeah.
I do want it, but I don't think I'm gonna buy it for myself.
No, I feel that.
We'll see what happens.
Wink. I mean, that shit would be dope, especially if he's like uploading shit. But then again, there could be some other shit pop off where like he uploads some shit to the stem player and it's not necessarily some shit that he wants. It's just like, or it's some release that he's putting out. He's just workshopping stuff. Like, you know how the albums have been kind of like living albums where he'll keep updating it until he's moved on to his next work.
I hope it never gets to that point.
Yeah, like what if there's a version that you like on there and he ends up taking it off because that's not the one he wanted?
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
And that's not ownership of the music that you have.
Yeah.
You know, you have the thing there,
right?
But
I mean, that goes back to supporting the artist for having full control of what he wants for people to listen to, though.
Okay,
you know
but at what point does that control get given up to the person purchasing their work? Like he definitely has the intellectual property because that's his art and stuff. But once like back in the days when the CD was pressed, if you had that version of the CD with that set of track lists, you had that. You know?
Yeah, but technology is amazing. Fuck that shit. But at least look, think about it. You've made music, right? So what if you drop something and then you realize later that you really don't fuck with this part of that song? And then you're like, damn, I wish we can like redo this and then release it again so that everyone has this version that I want everyone to have. Wouldn't you kind of understand it in that aspect at that point?
Yeah, but what if people like that version more?
Who gives a fuck? It's your shit.
But they're paying for the shit that...
They pay for the stem player. They're paying for Kanye. They're paying for SeeEm. They're paying to support SeeEm. If they like your shit, if they like you, they'll understand too. I really liked the version before Hurricane. I liked it without the Weeknd, but you know,
I've always really liked the alternate versions of stuff that you can find on like LimeWire and shit, though.
Yeah,
and I just say that as like a collector type of guy, and that's another thing. Like this makes it almost impossible to be that type of collector if you're doing that. And
I guess I feel like it's just so in the like in the Wild West of it, you know what I'm saying? It's super new, so we don't really know, you know? It depends on what he's gonna do with it. Because it's 200, yeah, it sounds expensive as fuck, but after what, like a few albums, it's still expensive. But I'm saying that like you're committing to this $200 like item or whatever that he's apparently gonna just continue to release new shit on it. You're kind of just accepting it as it is, you know what I'm saying? Does that kind of make sense what I'm trying to say?
I mean, okay, I get it for both ends. I'm just saying that once I purchase the shit, I should be able to control that. That shit is in my house.
To an extent. It's like an iPhone. You buy an iPhone, that shit's gonna constantly update. Yeah. And if you don't update, it's gonna fuck your shit up, right? Same shit. Oh, I like the last update. Nah, they're gonna force you to update that shit. It's the same shit.
With that though, that shit sucks.
What do you mean?
I hate it when I'm forced to update. That shit's trash.
But you cop. How many iPhones have you copped in your life? Exactly. It's like the same idea of it, but now that it's an artist doing
I don't need the stem player. I need a phone.
I need the stem player.
All right. Well, what if he uploads some other shit like the Isaiah Rashad video on there, and then he keeps it on there?
It's just a sound. Like it doesn't matter.
You want to hear it?
It's just a sound.
You're like dropping out the sound effects and stuff. You got isolated mics on each person.
Yo, chill. We need
a. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I
100% get it. But I also didn't even think about that. I guess just as a fan, you know what I'm saying? If you're not a fan enough to like get something that's specifically just owned by this artist, and you're like gonna save it for what he's gonna be releasing for that specific artist, which, you know, in this case is Kanye, then you probably shouldn't get the stem player if you're gonna think that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm like accepting everything about it. Like I'm willing to, you know, or I'll get somebody to hack into it and actually get the MP3s out.
I would love to be able to hack through the stem player and use other people's shit on there.
Imagine, that'd be kind of sick.
That'd be fire. I would bootleg so much Polo shit. I'm gonna slang that shit.
I really do think it's super sick though. Just even as a collector's item. Come on, man. We spent more money on other shit.
Absolutely.
Just to have it there, like just there, you know? Oh yeah, this is a stem player. Like, oh damn, you got the stem player. I wouldn't even probably like touch it too much. I would touch it when shit, you know.
When like Isaiah Rashad video comes out, we all good.
When there's a release, you know, fuck around with it maybe here and there, and then after that, put it somewhere where like maybe next to the vinyl player, you know, like just as a little like a little
flex,
little flex,
little flex.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Turn the lights off.
So wait, okay, so will you be able to use the sounds in it at your disposal?
What do you mean?
Since it's a stem player, can you use like his stems?
Like can I sample?
Yeah, like can you use his shit since you're paying for that?
I don't have it, motherfucker.
I thought you were like all things. I thought you were Kanye to the personified.
All I see and know of the stem player, at least from what I see, is that you're just able to fuck around with the sounds and all the music that's on it. As far as like taking the stems, I have no idea, bro.
I feel it.
Yeah, I thought it's just like a toy. I thought it was really just a toy in the beginning,
Low-key,
and it really still is, kind of. Now he's just kind of using it as like, oh, I shouldn't even drop on the major platforms anymore.
All it is a futuristic mini clips thing.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
That's really what it is.
And it's dope, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck I need this for?
Yeah. Kanye.
Hey, bro! Shout out to Kanye. He's bringing LimeWire back. He's bringing file sharing back. Salute to you from all the other pirates.
I'm sure he's gonna get at least one more artist that's gonna stop releasing on distribution.
Big Sean.
So you seen the tweet where Soulja was like, "Man, this motherfucker Kanye is wilding right now."
Yes,
like,
I seen that.
But Soulja was on Donda. Donda
there was like, oh yeah, he captioned it like, oh yeah, me and Ye cool, and it was just the most like unhinged shit between the both of them.
Yeah.
I was like, how does this in any way show that you're like y'all are cool right now? And then Donda pops out.
Yeah,
so,
it was just funny because the only thing that I saw was the text that was like, hey, don't be speaking about, like Kanye saying, don't be speaking about me and my family or this and that. And then Soulja's like, or what? Like, you know, what the fuck you gonna do? And then like an hour later, he's like, I need you on this track or something. Like, I need you on this verse. And then he's on Donda too.
Shout out. Hey, man.
I heard a clip of that. It's definitely better than that remote control verse. So
I don't even think I remember hearing the Soulja one.
The remote control Soulja?
Nah, I did not.
Let's just say Kanye is the GOAT. He makes executive decisions and he knows what he's doing.
Soulja did it first though. Soulja did it first. Soulja is Black history personified.
And Kanye is Black future personified.
Shout out Future for also producing this album. For executive producing this album, man. I can tell he's definitely gonna be on that Who Hurt You vibe.
Right.
It's gonna be great.
The Kanye what is it? The song that Soulja's on is called First Time in a Long Time or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I like the whole aspect of, you know, Soulja doing it first and shit like that. You know, I don't know if that was the intention, but that's cool.
Yeah, we'll find out once you buy that stem player, and then we all get to listen to it.
I'm gonna cop it, right? I'm gonna rent out a spot, and I'm gonna charge motherfuckers for the Donda 2 listening party, and then just recoup off the 200 that I missed, and then the amount that I spent on booking this spot.
Hey.
See, there you go. Entrepreneurship.
Shit. Hell yeah. All right, yeah. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. Thanks y'all for joining.
Yes,
once again, I'm SeeEm socials right there.
Damn, now I gotta put it there. Polo over there.
That's more editing for you. So good luck.
Follow onice.co.
Follow Onice.co. We're gonna be dropping more.
Yes, sir.
Leave likes, leave comments. Shout out your homies. Our mailbag for this week. What are your favorite like alternate business ventures coming from like rappers or people that you wouldn't expect? Like The Rock has Terramana, Clooney has Casamigos. You know, just random shit like that. Or who would you like to see with a certain kind of like alternate business that fits in with their persona in public? So yeah, just feel free to send us a DM, send us a comment, leave us some love, leave us some hate, all that shit. Yeah, man, we out.
Oh, nice.